What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of MVP Baseball 2005 Owner Mode with the Cincinnati Reds. And boy, do we have a big one today. This is going to be the trade deadline video. I got some moves that I want to make. I got some moves that you guys have suggested. And looking at the schedule, the calendar actually goes into August. So the 31st of July is actually on Monday. That is the trade deadline. But before we get into the National Series, there are some moves I want to make. I think I'm going to wait to the very last minute to move GRIFFEY, just because he is the highest overall, and I want to see what trades can come in. But there are some moves I want to make first. That way I can kind of get the guys that I've been kind of looking at. And the first guy that I'm looking at is a left-handed pitcher, 22 years old, goes by the name Utilicine. Not sure how to pronounce it, but he's a top 100 prospect. The thing is, that's not his real name. His real name is Cole Hamels. And as you know, we have a lot of starting pitchers, but they're all kind of mid-tier down in the minor leagues. I really love to have him and Homer Bailey as kind of like a 1-2 punch going in the future. They're both top 100 prospects. I think for the future of the franchise, this will be a good move to make. And I've tried a couple. I think this one's going to be the one that works. We have Robertson, who's currently in our rotation. He's left-handed, so that kind of makes the swap lefty for lefty. I know he's young, but we've tried so much with Ramirez. I just don't think it's going to cut it. And he is a higher overall, so I'm hoping that this is the player that gets this deal done. And just looking at the money-wise, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to cut costs as much as we can early on. That way we can expand our stadium. That's what's been killing us the most, is not being able to sell enough tickets. So we're trading $2.3 million for $400K. And as you can see, he's actually locked in at that $400K for 3 years. And there it is. Cole Hamels is officially the Cincinnati Reds. It says he's been assigned to Louisville. Once we get done making the trades and all that stuff, we'll kind of readjust our lineup. But, Cole Hamels, a Red. And looking at the trading block, the Blue Jays actually have a second baseman, Bubba Herrera. He's currently a top 100 prospect. He plays second base and can play some shortstop, 21 years old. He's currently batting .288 in the majors right now, 45 RBIs, 45 runs scored. And you guys know how much I love Jimenez. I think we'll keep him around. He's got 2 years left, so he'll be 30 by the time his contract ends. But we only have him signed to be an MLB backup. So if we're able to get this Herrera guy somehow, and Jimenez has to go in that backup role, doesn't seem like he'll be too upset about it. Also, he can play anywhere in the infield. So that means we can get rid of Friel or Infante, and he can be kind of like that utility guy in the infield that we can use. Since we picked up Cole Hamels, I think Paul Wilson is someone that we could probably use to move to get Herrera. He's got a high ERA overall, and I'm hoping with the throw-in of Infante, that'll get this deal done for 2. Helps me out. I'm looking to move him anyway, so that's definitely a win-win for me. And as you can see, $4.4 million to $300K. Paul's only got 1 year left on his deal. Not mad about this one. Well, we couldn't get this deal done. I just feel like Infante just isn't a high enough overall. So Friel, who's slightly better, another person that I'm looking to move on. He's only got 1 year left. He's 30, same amount of money, 4.4. Let's see if Friel gets it done. And he does not. Now, this wasn't a player I was expecting to move. We do have that Smallberg guy in AAA ready to play shortstop. Felipe is just barely a higher overall. If anything, Jimenez or Herrera can go over and play shortstop if Smallberg's not ready. So we can bring Smallberg up, see how he does. If he struggles, we'll kind of shift some guys around. But I think Felipe might be the guy that gets his deal done. And actually with Felipe, it bumps us up to $4.5 million for $300K. I mean, we're saving, what, $4.2 million? We'll take that. And there it is. Herrera, that's what we're going to go with, is now Cincinnati Red. So with those moves, as you can see, we only have 3 starting pitchers in our rotation. So we're going to call some guys up. First guy, Cole Hamels, obviously. Welcome to the Reds. Now, I'm still kind of worried about calling Homer up, but since we're going to wait on GRIFFEY till the deadline, I think we'll try using GRIFFEY to get a top-end starter if we can. But for now, until the deadline, we'll go ahead and call Homer up. All right, so this is what our rotation looks like now. Nice righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty. And also, Tirado is someone I'm still considering moving. As we know, he hasn't pitched well for us. So it might be someone that we can move for maybe an outfielder. If we end up moving GRIFFEY, obviously we'll have to try to find an outfielder. I know we've talked about Grady Sizemore, so I think a Tirado for Grady Sizemore, maybe in a throw-in. We'll see what happens. But we got to make sure we move GRIFFEY first, because I don't want to trade for Grady Sizemore and just have an absolutely crowded outfield. And looking at our starting 5, Cole Hamels is actually our number 2 highest overall already at 22 years old. Homer, again, 20 years old now. We got Greinke, 22 years old. Long at 26. And Aaron Herrera, still under 30 at 28 years old. All right, so this is what the lineup's actually going to look like. Jimenez still leading off. And batting second, Purita. We'll We'll just go with Bubba. Bubba's his first name. Go with Bubba. We got Bubba batting second at short. Dunn, Griffey still, Pena, Baco, Edwin, and Fuentes. And we still have Brassard, LaRue, Choi, Friel, and Infante on the bench. So with that, we'll go ahead and simulate the first 2 games of the National Series, and we'll manage the 3rd game of the series. Then we'll actually manage the first game of the Mets series because that's the trade deadline. So we'll manage the game, then go in, see what offers have come in on Griffey, if any. We'll make some last moves before the deadline. Right off the bat, Chacon has been suspended for 5 games in his part in an altercation. It's just 5 games, won't take any action. It's fine. Oh, and we have an offer actually coming in. This one's from the Cubs. They want to trade Barrett for Griffey. Barrett, I mean, that would shed a lot of, but I'm still wary of trading Griffey to a National League team, let alone a division team. So no, Griffey is not going to the Cubs. As you can see, we dropped the first 2 games, both 6-5. So let's see if we can avoid the sweep, take game 3. All right, we got Greinke on the bump for us. All right, looking at the lineup, everybody looks good. Everyone's at least in the 80s, so we'll roll with it. All right, come on. This is a bad National team. We got to take advantage. Got to win this game. All right, Jimenez, let's get started. All right, Bubba. And we go 1, 2, 3. All right, Zach, let's do our thing. Go 1, 2, 3 for them. Griffey, Pena, Baco with a 2-out single, and that's it. Oh, a triple with 1 out. Oh, and we get the strikeout to get out of that one. Nice little leadoff single there. We'll sack bunt him over. Jimenez strikes out. Bubba can't get him in. Oh, and then a solo home run with 2 outs. They take a lead 1-0. But don't worry, Griffey solo shot ties it back up. I mean, Griffey performs so well. I really don't want to trade him. It's just that money. It's just too much. I'll just say it's just too much. All right, Pena. And then we go 2-3 to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 for them. Another single. Bunt him over, 2 outs. Oh, a single can't get him in. Bubba can't bring him in. Walk the lead off, then a single. Pitch to him. Oh, and they get him in. Oh, my goodness. Well, they get the lead, but oh, it could have been a lot worse. A nice double. Griffey scores Adam Dunn from first base. I mean, that must have been way in the gap of Dunn scoring from first. Got him over third. And Baco gets him in. 2-out single, but that's it. Then a solo home run. They tie it up. The 6th inning. This is what I was hoping for. I knew Greinke's spot was up, so we're going to go ahead and take him out. We'll put in Brassard. He can't get on. A double by Jimenez. Oh, Griffey can't get us to lead again. Go Hudson here. And then gives up a solo home run. First batter he sees. Top of the 8th. A double. Oh, but we can't get him into the bottom of the 8th. We go ahead and sub him out. Put in Snell. He's able to get out of that one. Pinch hit for him. Go LaRue here. Not able to get on. Jimenez walks. Bubba with a single. Adam Dunn, 1 out. Top of the 9th inning. Down by 1 run. We're going to go ahead and hop in. See if we can at least tie this ball game up.
Stepping in 1 for 3, Adam Dunn.
Come on, Dunn.
Change up in the zone for a strike.
Way behind it. Oh my goodness, a check swing.
Got him. And they're down to their last out.
Oh my goodness. I have to get used to it's a little bit of delay. I've been playing the show on my PS5 and it's just not helping my batting.
Is throwing in the bullpen.
Come on, Griffey.
Stepping in 2
Big
for
spot.
4, Ken Griffey Jr. This batter absolutely destroys
And they walk.
pitching.
Looks like they didn't want any part of that guy cut.
All right. I got the force everywhere. Willie Mo, 0 for 4.
The home plate ump asked for help at first.
Nope. Oh, get
To the
through.
left side.
He's.
And that's the end of the ball game.
Oh, Willie. almost got it through the infield. That probably would have been 2, but oh, we get swept by a bad Nationals team.
Luis Ayala
Not good.
picks up the save.
All right, looking at the inbox, we got another email about Grady Sizemore being on the block. Well, we can move Griffey. He's definitely someone that we'll be looking at. So today is the trade deadline. We'll go ahead and manage this game. Might be Griffey's last game. We don't know. We shall see. We got Bong against Benson. Looking at the lineup, Fuentes is at 73, so we'll go ahead and put LaRue in. Should do it. All right, Griffey. This could be the last time you're on the lineup. Make it a good one. 2 evenly matched teams. Benson with a 2.82 ERA, 10-5. Bong has an opportunity to get to 500 though. All right, Menace. Let's lead it off. The single. And then 1, 2, 3 after that. Gets double play out of that one. A leadoff walk by Pena. Another walk. Then a double play ends the inning. A double scores a run for them. A single scores another run. 2-0. Go 1, 2, 3. Oh, I pitched to. Oh, we're pitching around 4-0. Can't get him in. Finally go 1, 2, 3. Starting to settle down just a little bit. Lead off single, and then another single. Gets one in. Griffey with a walk. Pena. Becco. Nothing else. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sub him out. We'll put in Rick Ankiel. And he gets out of it for us. Pitcher spot up. Brassard again. Can't get on. All right, we'll go Stone here. He goes 1, 2, 3 as he normally does. We go 1, 2, 3. I'll leave Stone in there. And then, with that runner on, we'll go ahead and take him out. Do Snell. Gets out of that for us. Top of the 9th, Griffey, possibly your last at bat for us. He walks. Pena. He walks. Becco. A single. All bases loaded, no outs. Edwin's up. We're going to go ahead and hop in.
Leading off, the bottom of the order.
Come on, Edwin.
Here we go. This is what it's all about, big boy.
Good eye. 100 mile an hour. Oh, boy.
The count's even at 1.
Behind on the splitter. Got to get my timing back. Oh, my gosh. I mean, 100 on the black at the knees.
He goes down swinging.
Hey, sometimes you make
100 mile an hour, I don't know.
And that was one of them. Big strikeout there for him.
All right, LaRue,
Next
come
at
on.
the plate, Jason LaRue. He sends the pitch out
my
to the right
goodness.
side.
Just don't have any time to react on 100 mile an hour. Oh, he hung the splitter and I was behind on it.
And it drifts foul.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh.
He made contact, but it's foul.
We're battling up here. We're battling.
No swing.
Oh, wow.
Pitcher looks a
What
little
take.
annoyed with that call, Kipe. He sure thought the batter went around, and I agree.
Gathers it in
and he
with his
makes
glove.
the play.
And that's the end of the ball game.
Oh, my goodness, a double play. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, we're not able to come out on top. We're on a bit of a losing streak here. It's not looking good, but, you know, we're trying. Now, I'm going to be honest. I didn't think that this was going to be the case. I didn't think they were going to put it time-wise. I know it was on night games, but I thought I was going to get away with being able to still trade players after the game. But it appears Griffey is still on the team. You know what? I'm not going to be mad about it. It's Ken Griffey Jr., guys. And I wanted to make it a goal to win with him, so we're going to try to do it. We finally made the switch. Cole Hamels officially a Red. So with that loss, we're going to go ahead and simulate the last 2 games. Hopefully the computer has a lot better effort than I did. As you can see, we ended up losing 5 straight, but we were able to get the win 6-1 in the finale. We avoided the sweep, and we're off that losing streak. So we got a 6-game homestand coming up right now against the Marlins and the Braves. Both series, we'll go ahead and simulate the first 2, and we'll manage the last of each series. With game impact, a 6 out of 10, bumped up the lower deck up to 50. I'm going to leave the upper deck at 25. Hopefully that'll get some butts in the seats. So we dropped game 1, but we were able to pick up game 2. And as you can see, attendance almost 19,000 there, almost 20,000 right there. Let's see if we can get a nice little sellout on a Sunday. All right, we got Ball versus Valdez. Looking at the lineup, everybody looks pretty good. Wentz is 84, but that's the lowest. Everybody else is in the 90s. Let's roll with it. Good Marlins team. Someone that we're probably fighting against for the wild card. So definitely need to win this series. All right, Bong. Let's start strong. Not the strong start. Oh, a double by Miggy. Oh, we only give up the 1 run, but we can't get anything in our half of the inning. They get another there. 2-0, a leadoff double. And a walk. Ricky gets him in, and then Bong helps himself safe at first on an error. We got a tie ball game. Okay, all right, let's... There we go, double play. Brand new ball game. Let's just settle down. Can't get anything done there. Base open, we pitch around, and we get him out. All right, to the 6th. GRIFFEY, Pena, Baco. Lead off double. Go ahead and take him out. 7th inning. Bring in Hudson here. And he strikes out the side. 2 outs to start off the inning. Bring in Infante here. Can't get it done. To the top of the 8th. Coach Chacon here. Trust. Gets the double play. Gets us out of it. Bottom of the 8th. Done. GRIFFEY. Can't get it done. All right, Chacon, thank you. I don't want to risk anymore. Bring in Stone. Oh. Back-to-back hits. We'll take him out. Put in Snell. A double scores 2. A single scores another. Oh. Fuentes, I need you. Oh, we absolutely blow it in the 9th. The bullpen, I mean, gave up 13 hits on the day, but oh, not what we needed. $830,000. We'll take that. All right, another game, almost 19K. Making good money right now. As I mentioned, go ahead and simulate these first 2 games, and we'll manage the last. The Braves game impact's a 4 out of 10, so we'll go ahead and bump the lower deck down actually $48, and we'll bump the upper deck down to 15. Try to get as many people to buy as many seats as possible. Once again, we dropped the first game, win the second game, so again, we need to absolutely win this series. We need it. We were so hot coming out of the break, kind of coming down to earth here. Need to get back to our winning ways, especially with the Cubs and the Brewers and the Pirates all coming back to back to back. All right, we got Homer on the bump. It's been a while since we've been part of a game that he's been in. All right, looking at the lineup, everyone looks good except for Ricky's down to 60, so we'll bring in LaRue, give him the day off. All right, Homer, you struggled when you were up here at the beginning of the year. I sent you down. Let's hope you kind of fixed your ways. All right, Homer, let's do this. Walks the first batter. Ooh, able to get out of that one. Jimenez leads off with a single. Strikeout done. A single, GRIFFEY. A double brings them both in. We take a nice little 2-0 lead. And then Baco with a 2-out single brings in GRIFFEY. 3-0 going into the second inning. Oh, nothing better than having a little bit. Oh, boy. Walks in a batter. Walks in another batter. Walks in another batter. And then he gives up a single. And then Homer Bailey's been injured. The strained lower back, be out for 8 days and must be substituted. All right, we'll go Hudson. He can go kind of long. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then a grand slam clears the bases. Oh my gosh, we were feeling so good about, oh my goodness, Hudson gets up a 2-run shot, another 2-run shot. Hudson, I need you to go a little bit. My bullpen is already being hammered in the 3rd inning. We're down by 10. This might be a clicker. Oh my goodness. I mean, Hudson was one of my best relievers. Baco. Oh, words can't describe what a, oh my goodness. What a grand slam would have done there for us. Oh, this is turning into an absolute shellacking here. All right, 6th inning. Thank you. Down by 12. Yeah, we're good to take him out now. Bring in Chacon, get him some work, and hopefully he doesn't give up anything. You. Oh, Chacon up. We'll go ahead and pinch hit for him. Bring in Brassard. He can't bring anybody in. Go away and Keel here. Menace. We go 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. All right, we need 12 to keep it going, and we go 1, 2, 3. That's the end of the game. Oh boy. Not our best effort on that one. A 9-run second inning. It's not going to do it. So what I decided to do, since I don't want to put Bailey on a 15-day deal when he's only going to be out for 8 games, I'm actually going to put in Rick Ankiel, who, I mean, was a starter in the beginning of his career, became a reliever, and then an outfielder. He's got high enough stamina. I mean, he was higher than Ramirez, who was a starter for us that we traded away. So I think he's only going to have to make 1 start. Ankiel, it'll be a bullpen day, but that's what we're going to go with. That's going to do it for this episode. Huge moves. We shedded some payroll. Didn't shed the big one, GRIFFEY, but keep him around. I mean, it's Ken Griffey Jr. I think he's definitely worth it. So hopefully that doesn't hurt us in the end. Got some injuries, some bad pitching lately, but hopefully with the young guys we have, they'll start progressing. And like I said, next year, I think is going to be the big year for us. If we can actually end up maybe even trading GRIFFEY in the offseason, I think that might be our best bet. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. With that, go Reds. And I'll see you next time.